What's up? It's your buddy Mark. I wanted to do some videos before something happens and screws it up, and I don't end up doing it today because that shit happens to me a lot. It's a fucking started pouring out of nowhere, so it's weird. It made me change what video I was gonna do because it's Sunday. It's laundry day too. So the shirt I was wearing got soaked, so all I really had left, because I wait to the last possible second. It's really been 2 weeks on laundry. But all I really left was this black shirt, and then my hat got wet too. So I put on the black shirt. I had plenty of other hats to choose from, but I was thinking, what video am I gonna do? And I was like, I'm gonna put on the black hat, and I knew exactly what I was gonna do. I mean to do this one anyway. Going back to G Unit, Lloyd Banks Warrior, and when they were like they were huge when they first came out, and I was like 23 that time. This is like how I dressed, black hat like this, black hoodies all the time, baggy jeans, Timberlands, like that was the look. And then, not always a black t-shirt, but the black hoodies, yeah, I had the classic, just black, nothing else on it. And I had one that just said like Timberland, like right here. I had a couple different just black hoodies, and not all, it wasn't black all the time, but a lot of it, yeah. And this video is like kind of what influenced that. So it's so weird. Before I walked my dog, I was dressed completely different. I was actually wearing a green shirt and a white hat, but I got wet, so I decided to go. It made me change what video I was gonna do too. Funny how shit works. So, but anyway, let's go. Lloyd Banks, Warrior. I fucking love this song a lot. City all black.
Sacrifice it all if he has to react and think about it after. Right, motherfucker. Grandmama don't ain't raised no sucker. I'm full of pride.
What do you say? Grandmother's daughter didn't raise no sucker. So basically his mom. That was just a funny way of saying it. Grandmother's daughter didn't raise no sucker. Ah, you poor thing. Sorry, but I was thinking about a lion waking up every night next to a stranger. I was joking, saying you poor thing. But before that, he said it can make you paranoia waking up to the stranger. He made it rhyme, but yeah, when you got money, because I'm going back to my hustling days, you can get paranoid. Why is that girl like you? Or is she like that you got a pocket full of money and a pocket full of some other stuff too? Well, so let's rewind a little bit. The line got stuck in my head. Paranoia. The paranoia of female changer, waking up to stranger. I don't have enough bullets in the air to hit every NBA patch on them, because back then people used to wear like a shirt that every NBA logo on it. Doesn't mean by patches, that people that sold it on. And I'd be wondering about those little guns, like how many bullets they were, like 5, 6. I think a lot of them are 5 or 6. Like, and so they're not that big. I was wondering how a lot of people be surviving these shots. The guns aren't that big. There's not that many bullets. Just, I don't know. Sorry, I got off track. I'm gonna break down the hook, but I want to. Sacrifice it all if he has to react and think about it after. Goddamn hole, here I go again. The double OYD, get put on the IV. Trying to try me, the new age IV, the black CI. New age IV.
as her eyes lead. Sometimes I surprise me. You can't even ID as low as my eyes be.
I'm waiting for an ID line because he had just turned 21. He was so young, so he really was like, he's really rapping the life he lived about because he's been chilling with 50 and Yayo for like the last 5 years. They've been making music together way before they blew up, so he just turned 21, so he's basically been hanging out with them for most of his life. They're pretty much 50 Cent and Tony Yayo are like his parents. So just imagine the kid they raised. I hear it all the time how much better Cali's weed is than out here. I hear it a lot. It's sticky, and I heard Snoop talk about it. He said it's better now, but he was telling a recent interview where he was telling a story from like 10 years ago, and he said the weed, it was in New York he was talking about, but he said it was horrible. We don't really need to break down the lyrics. I just like the song. I like how they're all in the video. Every member of Junior was in that video because after 50, Lloyd Banks was the first one to make a solo album. So Yayo had just got out of jail. Game had just signed the G Unit, or maybe he'd been in power for a little while, but and then Buck and 50 were there, of course. So all 5 of them, and maybe a couple of people I didn't recognize, but all 5 of them in that video dancing. And the way, see, they were all dressed in all black. That was like the thing back then. I mean, not that they started, NWA started that, but it was still kind of like it was cool back then. And I like the silver chain with it. I always like silver over gold, and that's just a little more style because I always like to keep a short fade, and that just kind of goes with the silver. Anyway, now I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. I'm sorry. I hope you enjoyed that song. I fucked up that video, but yo, that's a banger. Go check it out. Alright, peace.